I'm Felicia.
And I'm Ian.
And we are the Paranormal Lovers.
Hello, paranormal dudes, dudettes, and dudays. Welcome back to another episode of the Paranormal Lovers.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Thanks for joining us for another week, episode 113.
Yeah.
Lucky 113. All right, let's go ahead and get this busyness out the way. We will be at Haywood Pride on Main on June 28th. That is a Saturday. There will be a parade, and then we will be out there till like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So y'all come check out our tent.
Come say hi.
Come check out the work tent within reach. We'll have a booth there as well, selling some stuff. So y'all come support us and a good cause. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
If you are interested in learning about histories others would rather you not, give our show Rethinking a History a lesson. Over 30 episodes about the government killing people, people targeting the government, and impressive people they'd rather you not know about. If you would be so kind, please give us a follow, share, rating, and review if possible on social media and your favorite streaming app. We're on Facebook, TikTok, and the Instagram, as well as videos on YouTube. Just search for the Paranormal Lovers on any of these platforms to find us. If you would like to support the making of these shows, we have a couple ways to do so. First, we have the merch at theparanormallovers.threadless.com. There you can get everything from shirts to mugs, mouse pads, stickers, anything.
We should make vapes.
Skateboards. You can get, we're not doing vapes. No. You can get skateboards.
It's pretty cool.
We also have a Patreon at patreon.com/paranormal lovers, where for $5 a month you get early access to unedited videos of both shows, as well as stickers and other swag. And finally, if you have a personal story or a topic request, email us at theparanormallovers@yahoo.com. So what did you love about this week, babe?
I love that I have a day off.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
You love what's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Memorial Day. I feel weird about holidays in the US nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, even holidays like this one, where we're like supposed to memorialize people who died, I'm kind of like, okay, but like, I didn't ask them to sign up in the military. Like, they chose to do that job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm not going to do that job.
A lot of the U.S. is
but
like,
also, like, fuck the government.
Sent them to like wrongful deaths, Vietnam, and
right.
It's like, anything past Vietnam, really.
And it's also like, how is cooking some hot dogs and some burgers like doing anything for them?
Yeah.
How is it doing anything for them? You want to do something in the memory of people who have died serving this country? How about we do something about the fucking homeless veterans living on the street?
Yeah, for sure.
How about we do something about that? Again, personally, I think it's a job you choose and you sign up for. But if you choose that job and you sign up for it, then you should be taken care of by the fucking federal government who uses you like a fucking pawn.
Yep.
Two things can hold true at the same time. Like, yeah. All right.
What did you love about this week, baby?
Like, I don't know, man. I've been raging a lot this week. What did I love about this week? I guess summer break started, so I can sleep in every day now. Yay! Yay! I didn't take a nap at all this week. I may have took a nap Monday. Maybe. Yeah, I took a nap Monday. Other than that, I haven't napped until today. So thank God I get to sleep till like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning now.
Right.
That's nice. But I get up every day and Patty's already awake, and I'm like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you got for us this week?
Okay. Episode 113. How you guys doing?
How you doing? How you mama them?
I thought since we've been doing a lot of episodes about fascism, especially on our history podcast, Rethinking Our History, that I would do another one.
Yay!
From
Civilized to fascism, let's go.
Now, I know you're thinking, what does fascism have to do with paranormal? Which in my last one, it had a lot to do with it.
Let's see. When you get fascist people, people tend to die a lot. A lot of people tend to die, and that tends to leave some really shitty energy on the land.
Yeah, it does. But this one is more about a human that has done extraordinary things
Okay.
other than paranormal. I guess you could say superhuman. But
Okay.
also, this one's going to be on the right side of history instead of my last one was kind of on the wrong side.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, y'all in America. uh, we're going to be talking about a soldier from World War II. His name was Mad Jack Churchill.
Oh shit! I love a mad anybody, honestly. Oh look, I put in Mad Jack and it said Churchill and then it said Brooklyn.
So I got this idea from a YouTube channel.
I'm sorry. The way I just cackled in my throat. I just read like the heading on the Wikipedia page. It just made me cackle.
Right. um I got this from a YouTube channel that covers history and mythology. Also, this guy's voice is amazing. I meant to have my phone ready. You got your phone on you?
Yes.
Look up Briefed.
Briefed on YouTube. Spell
Uh,
that for me.
BREI. Wait. BRIEFED. Briefed. Or BREI. I think it's EI. Should be this big old black dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just play any clip, really, so they can hear him talk. Because I was thinking I had my phone.
Hang on, we get ads. Freaking YouTube.
You guys got to hear how this guy talks. He's like, got this.
Yeah.
Speaking of love, dreaming, sleeping, how about that Manta Sound sleep mask, right? How about them apples? Has me feeling like.
Oh, I got him on an ad. I'm like, I'm trying to
So
get away from the ad. Yeah, he's got a nice voice.
this guy's voice is amazing, and he's also really funny. I'll put him in the notes so you can find him and watch his take on Mad Jack Churchill.
I love how you just had me like look up and listen to a voice after I was like, hey, listen to this guy's voice earlier before we started recording. Luke Lamana, wonderful voice.
Right. But anywho, Mad Jack Churchill, this guy is crazy.
He was handsome.
And when I say crazy, I mean this guy was a badass.
I mean, y'all just like Google his name and look it up, and the first line on the Wikipedia result will make you just laugh your ass off. Trust me.
And when I say badass, I mean this man killed Nazis with a 3-foot long Scottish broadsword.
Claymore.
It wasn't a claymore.
No.
And I'll get to that, but let that sink
Still
in.
a big fucking sword, though.
He was a British soldier in World War II that killed Nazis with a 3-foot long Scottish broadsword. A broadsword.
Claymores are bigger, aren't they?
Claymores are
like a foot or two bigger.
Claymore is known only as a claymore,
Yeah.
a Scottish claymore.
That makes sense. I was sitting here thinking about Ben when he was holding his claymore, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a lot bigger than 3 feet.
But yeah, you can't make this shit up,
3-foot
people.
broadsword.
Like you can't make it up. Like,
can I just say what the line on the Wikipedia thing said that made me laugh?
Yeah, go ahead.
British soldier who fought through World War II armed with a longbow, arrows, and a Scottish broadsword.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, you can't make it up.
He's fucking nuts.
So, Jack Churchill was born on September 16th, 1906 in Colombo, British Ceylon, which it was an island controlled by the British. Ceylon was, but now we know it as Sri Lanka. So it became Sri Lanka later. His dad was Alec Fleming Churchill, who served in the Ceylon Civil Service, so kind of like the army. Their family had been in Deddington in Oxford for a long time. And Alec's dad had also been in the civil service there. So, like, a long time war family, or a long time
military family.
military family. His mom was Eleanor Elizabeth, who was the daughter of John Alexander Bond Bell, and interestingly enough, was in Ireland on down her family line.
Mm,
So she may be related to you.
maybe.
Um,
So unfortunately, that was a common last name that Irish folks were given when they got here. Oh, you're from Ireland? That'll be your last name then.
well, this was back in England, so. But get this, Jack's brother was named. Hold on, the vape took my breath. So get this, Jack's brother was named Thomas Bell Lindsay Churchill in 1907.
That's wild.
So me and Felicia both may have been related to the family of Mad Jack.
That's really funny.
Way down the line
Maybe.
somewhere.
It's wild, man.
In 1910, Jack spent most of his childhood in British Hong Kong, where the family moved there. His father, Alec, was appointed to the director of public works in Hong Kong and also served as a member of the executive council there. Jack also gained another sibling in 1911 when his third brother was born. His name was Robert Alec Farquhar Churchill.
Farquhar.
And Robert later became a lieutenant in the Royal Navy, so he went to the Navy instead of the Army.
Isn't that the name of the Lord from Shrek?
Yep, Lord Farquhar.
That's funny as hell.
The Churchills would go on to live there until they moved back to England in 1917. This is where Jack decided to go to college at King William's College in the Isle of Man.
Is he related to Winston?
No.
Okay.
We'll get to that, though.
Okay. I was like, wait a second, Churchill. Fuck.
Right. He went on to graduate at the Royal Military College in Sandhurst, and in 1926 served in Burma when he was in the Manchester Regiment. So he joined the army and served in Burma.
Manchester.
In the Manchester Regiment. He spent a lot of his time in Burma, I would say, riding his Harley, but it wasn't a Harley or a Suron.
Was it an Indian?
He liked to ride a motorbike.
Oh, okay.
While he did his time in the army.
I mean, we're talking about like a sandy place, I think. Wait,
yeah.
Where is Burma? I don't fucking know.
Right. He gained a nickname in the army during his time there. People called him Fighting Jack Churchill. After serving for 10 years, Jack left the army in 1936 and got a job as a newspaper editor in Nairobi in Kenya. He also worked as a male model during this time there.
I told you he's fucking handsome.
Yeah.
And I'm
he
looking
was a
at
handsome
like
guy.
old pictures of him. Even when he's like in his fucking 70s, I'm like, I still see that handsome in your face, sir.
Yeah.
What is that? Also, I was wrong. Burma's like a fucking forest, but holy shit, it's beautiful and I want to go.
Right.
It's like fucking temples just sticking up out of the forest.
Right.
Stunning.
Yeah. In 1938, he went to a festival called the Aldershot Tattoo, which is a military festival that was annually held to help raise money for military charities.
Okay.
Which is what we should do on Memorial Day. But
Burma is so pretty.
There, Jack took second place in their piping competition. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Bagpipes.
Yes. Yes.
In 1939, he went to the World Archery Championships. Jack represented Great Britain, and he took 26th place. So
Pretty
he's a
good.
pretty good archer.
Pretty good.
This dude is so fucking interesting. Let me tell you what. In 1939, Jack was recommissioned to serve in the army after Germany invaded Poland in 1939, the start of World War II.
Nazis.
He joined back in with the
Oh,
Manchester Regiment
God.
and was sent to France.
I hate to say it, but I'm real glad he's dead right now. He must be rolling in his fucking grave at what's going on in this fucking country right
I'm
now.
sure.
Oh my God.
He joined back in with the Manchester Regiment and was sent to France with the British Expeditionary Force. This is when stories started coming in about Jack killing a German soldier with a longbow.
I
With a
mean,
longbow.
put it through his eye, he'll die.
It was May of 1940, and a German officers' unit was attacking toward a village called uh, Epenet near Bouthen in France. 5 of the German soldiers took cover behind a farmyard wall. They were taking cover from British rear guards that were in retreat to the English Channel. Um, all of a sudden, one of the Germans was struck down by a feathered arrow. An arrow plucked him right in the chest.
You have to remember that I read a lot of fantasy books, and like, yeah, these people are in these books and they're like, yeah, right in the fucking eye. It's fucking fantastic. I love it. Are you gonna talk about the theme music he had with him?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. That keeps popping up on these pictures, and I'm like, we haven't talked about that.
It had been flung from a small farmhouse building that was flanking their position. The other soldiers were struck with rifle fire. This is when Jack gained the nickname Mad Jack Churchill. He was a very formidable opponent in war times. Fucking right. These guys had bombs and machine guns. And Mad Jack was in there like, I'm gonna skewer these Nazis with an arrow.
I feel like he like spent some time with some indigenous folks, maybe, or just like
maybe, I don't know.
He's fucking. He's amazing. He's like, I remember the old ways.
The reports of him doing this in Dunkirk were wild. I mean, can you imagine Mad Jack coming into battle with Nazis with 2 bows and arrows?
Yes.
Like, Mad Jack also was known to carry a 3-foot-long basket-hilted Scottish broadsword and bagpipes with him.
Fucking bagpipes.
And bagpipes.
Fucking. You're like, I'm not surprised this man could shoot people with arrows like this. I'm not. He knows the old ways. He's got his sword, his arrows. That's all he fucking needs. You don't need a fucking gun. But the bagpipes.
And the bagpipes.
Imagine hearing fucking old Danny Boy just coming out of the fucking fog.
You're like, what the fuck is that?
And then somebody gets shot in the fucking eye. Oh my God. Have they made a movie about this man?
No, but they should.
Yeah, they fucking should.
Actually, well, I take that back. They did make a movie.
Okay,
It's
but
called Inglourious Bastards.
Was it about him?
Like, one of the scenes in there was about him because he had the big knife.
Oh, yeah,
Remember?
I remember that scene. Yeah. Yeah, I need this, and I need it to be, I don't know, give me like Liam Neeson or somebody to play this part.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Scott? We don't have fucking Sean Connery anymore.
McGregor. Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of there's somebody else I'm thinking about.
Go from Obi-Wan to playing Mad Jack.
Big and Scottish. But I can't think of. I'll remember it in a little bit. But yeah, I need like a full live action movie about this shit right here. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
So he was also known to carry the sword and the bagpipes. After fighting at Dunkirk with the Manchester Regiment, Jack decided that he was going to join the commandos. Jack's younger brother was also serving in the war, with the Commando Brigade. Jack's brother Thomas wrote a book about it called The Commando Crusade that told stories of Thomas during the war. Jack's brother Robert also served in the war with the Royal Navy. He actually suffered a tragic fate when he was killed in action in 1942.
Oh no.
A little before that, in 1941, Jack was assigned to go to Norway. He was the second in command of number 3 commandos, and they were assigned to a mission named Operation Archery. I wonder why.
Okay, so I figured it out. You know who's Irish?
Who?
Ryan Reynolds. Can we get a Deadpool scene,
I mean-
Mad Jack Churchill movie?
Well, like, so
Not like Deadpool theme, but you know, like him bring that energy into it.
so briefed. Actually, the title of his YouTube show about or YouTube episode about Mad Jack Churchill was the real life Deadpool. So
That's funny.
that would be perfect.
I'm thinking either like him, Gerard Butler, or maybe Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender might be a good one. The dude that played the aliens on Prometheus.
If Ryan could pick up the the accent, it would be perfect.
It would be perfect.
Okay, so let's see. So yeah, Operation Archery. I wonder why they named it that.
Mhm.
So it was a raid on a German garrison at Vagsoy in Norway on December 27th, 1941. The ramps fell on the boat that was carrying Jack's commandos. Leading the men off the boat was Mad Jack Churchill. He was playing the song March of the Cameron Men on his bagpipes. Within 10 minutes, they had overrun the German forces and killed or captured all of the men they could find. 10 minutes. He charges off of the boat playing bagpipes, and they killed all of them.
I'm just like trying to imagine what he looked like. Like, was he holding? I'm guessing he had it under this arm.
Yeah.
Holding it like this with this
Playing the
hand, and then he
bagpipes.
had his sword or whatever in this hand. Just
Probably, yeah.
running down the fucking beach like, charge, motherfucker. I don't know why this makes me cackle so much. It's the Scottish in me. I don't know. It just makes me cackle so much.
Right. I think he was an amazing man. But so yeah, he was playing on his bagpipes. They killed him within 10 minutes. Jack and his commandos were then sent to Italy in 1943. This time, Jack was the commanding officer of the number 2 commandos. He was kind of going up the ranks, I guess. He pulled up at the landing site in Catania, Sicily, the same way, brandishing a Scottish broadsword and bagpipes and a longbow and arrows around his neck. I bet the surprise on German's face when dudes charging toward him with a broadsword was priceless.
I'm not just a broadsword though. This motherfucker is playing a bagpipe in his other hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Running at you while wielding a sword. Do y'all know how much lung power it takes to play a fucking bagpipe?
Yeah.
And this motherfucker is running, swinging a 3-foot fucking sword one-handed.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? He was fucking swole.
It's not a small sword either. It
no.
was...
What's crazy because his younger pictures, he looks like wiry.
If you've ever seen
Is that the
Robert
right
the
word for
Bruce,
it?
that was the sword.
Yeah.
It was the main Scottish sword of Highlanders.
Like he looks like he's like a thin, wiry kind of guy. So he must have been real. He had them like real ripply muscles under that wiry frame.
I bet he did. But I bet the Germans were like deer in headlights, just like, what?
Just like
the hell?
staring at him, like, so I have a sword.
Jack and his commandos were on a mission in Sicily to capture a German observation post outside of the town of Molina. It was a post that was controlling the pass to the beach at Salerno. So kind of a post up on the hill from the
Mhm.
beach. With the help of a corporal and his longbow and broadsword, infiltrated the town. By morning, Jack and the corporal had captured 42 German prisoners, including their mortar squad. Again,
We need a fucking movie. Where's the fucking movie?
right. Again, a bow and broadsword against guys with mortar bombs.
Two little fucking dudes just go in there. Sneaky, 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 motherfucker.
Yep. And capture the whole fucking town.
Where? Where's the movie?
He led his men and the prisoners that they took, as well as the hurt ones, back down the pass. Some of the men carried on carts. Uh, he got a distinguished service order for his actions at Salerno. I would have gave him a medal too.
Right.
Like
Like you go in with your friend and a
single-handedly.
bow and a sword, and we're gonna capture 42 of you motherfuckers. Wild.
Jack then went back into town to retrieve his sword that he had lost in hand-to-hand combat.
Said I need my fucking sword.
He's like, I gotta go back. While going back into town, Jack ran into a group of American soldiers that was disoriented and heading in the wrong direction. They were headed right into enemy lines. Jack told them that they were going in the wrong direction, and when the NCO of the American troops refused to turn around, Jack then told him that he was going on his way and that he would not come back for a quote unquote bloody third time.
He said, "All right, you go right on ahead, but I ain't coming back for your ass."
Yeah.
I fucking told you, don't go over there. That's the wrong way. Mm.
In 1944, Jack traveled to Yugoslavia to be part of the McLean mission, which is also, that's a Scottish name.
Mm.
So, he led his commandos into Yugoslavia to support the Josip Broz Tito's partisans.
Say that again.
What a name for a faction.
What again? I was like, is this alcohol? What?
The Josip Broz Tito's partisans.
Joseph Bros Tito's partisans.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
They were from the Adriatic island of Viz. He was ordered to take control of the German-held island of Brack in May. He rounded up an army of 1,500 partisans and then 43 commandos and one troop from the number 40 commandos to get the job done. After the landing on the island, which went off without a hitch, no opposition there, they started to scope out the Germans' position. The partisans decided, after seeing the positioning of the German artillery, to defer their attack to the next day. The next day came, and Jack's bagpipes were again heard as a signal to the commandos that they were to charge into battle. They were then broadsided by an aerial attack from a RAF Spitfire. So a plane was coming down on them, firing at them. Churchill then decided to withdraw his commandos for the night and to postpone his attack till the next morning. This guy was good at...
He's smart.
Yeah, he's smart. The next day, the 43 commandos launched their flanking attack, with Jack leading his 40 commandos as well. The partisans stayed behind to protect the landing area. Only Jack with his broadsword and bagpipes and 6 others reached their objective. A mortar shell had killed the rest of the commandos.
Damn.
And the other 6 that were with Jack were wounded. Not Jack, though.
No, Jack is fucking fine.
he was still leading them forward while playing, quote unquote, "Will ye no come back again" on his bagpipes, while the Germans were still advancing on their position. What a valiant motherfucker.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm trying to picture it in my head. It's a beautiful story.
Jack was eventually knocked unconscious by German grenades. Him and his remaining men were captured. The Germans thought at the time that Jack was related to Winston Churchill.
Yeah, I mean, the last name Churchill, it's not that common.
Right. So they flew him out to Berlin, where he spent time there being interrogated by the Germans.
Oh.
Yep. Then in late April 1945, which is nearing the end of the war, Churchill and 140 prominent concentration camp inmates were transferred to Tyrol and were left there to be guarded by the SS. While they were prisoners there, they would fear for their lives because of executions made by the SS. In Dude's video that he did, he was saying that Jack would sit and play his bagpipes while he was in prison.
I mean, I'm surprised they let him have them.
Right. When German army officers got word that the prisoners were in danger, a unit commanded by Wischard von Alvensleben moved in to protect the prisoners. So I think that at this point, the German army was like separate.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe. Sounds about right.
Although I could be wrong. I'm not like a World War II aficionado.
Yeah.
But the SS guards stationed there were outnumbered and retreated, leaving the prisoners behind. After getting back and retiring from the army, Jack enjoyed sailing coal-fired ships down the Thames between Richmond and Oxford. So he got back and was piloting a ferry boat.
That's pretty cool.
He also found a hobby making radio-controlled model warships. So, like, he would do radio-controlled boats.
That made me think of a video that I saw this morning, and well, this will come out Wednesday, so it'll be gone by then. It's on our story right now on Sunday, though. It's a guy is like, I guess, giving a helicopter lesson, and he's like, "Oh, these people are playing with the RC plane down there. They got like a little runway. How cool!" And then he's like, "Uh-oh, it crashed into the plane." And then he goes, "Let me have the chopper for a minute. I've got all three controls." And he fucking like flies up the helicopter right up on that tree, and the other guy grabs the plane and they take it and deliver it back to the people. Sounds like something he would do.
Right.
Sounds like something, "Oh, the kid crashed his plane in the tree. Let me go rescue it with my helicopter."
Right. For sure. Mad Jack Churchill died on March 8th of 1996.
Wow. He was alive when we were alive, Bill.
Yeah.
We walk the earth at the same time as Mad Jack Churchill.
It makes me wonder if my grandfather knew him. Like, my grandfather did time in World War II. He wasn't in France. Like, he was in Okinawa. But
I mean, I don't know. They may have crossed paths at some point.
But they may have crossed
paths. It is a small world, man.
You know.
Don't you hate that you can't ask them these questions?
Yeah, I do. Because, like, now that I know this story, I'm like, I wish my grandfather was around to ask him.
I mean, I'd just be wanting to ask and be like, "Okay, so, like, you don't have to tell me about, like, killing people and stuff, but, like, what was World War II like, man? That's a crazy fucking time."
Yep.
Crazy time.
Was Mad Jack Churchill, you know, a legend among the army back then?
God, I feel like he'd have to be.
Like,
he was insane.
Yeah. In 2014, the Royal Norwegian Explorers Club published a book featuring Jack. It named Jack as one of the finest and adventurous explorers of all time.
Hell yeah, he was. He was so dapper and debonair, like.
And that, my friends, is the Nazi killer.
I love the fact Tinate.com has a article called "The Utterly Deranged Adventures of Mad Jack Churchill."
Yep.
He wasn't deranged. He was just like, huh, off of it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a picture. I can't tell if it's AI or it kind of looks like it's from Outlander. But
Right.
oh nope, the fingers are fucked up. It's AI.
Yeah.
I don't even know when to look at the fingers, folks.
Yeah, this guy, man, killed some Nazis.
He fucking killed some Nazis. Can we carry this energy into like the rest of 2025, please?
Yep.
Like, carry the energy of running into war with your bagpipe, nothing but a fucking long sword and a fucking longbow, broadsword and a longbow, fucking shit up like our ancestors wanted it to be.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's the story of Mad Jack.
That is insane. I need a movie
Yeah.
like
sure.
yesterday. Why do we not have a movie about this? That's insane.
I know there was so much information about this guy that it was like there needs to be a movie. Ugh.
I'm wondering. No, he didn't. For some reason, I was thinking that felt like there was an episode of Quantum Leap about this. Should have been an episode of Quantum Leap about that. I am aging the fuck out of myself, aren't I? Everybody's like, what the fuck is Quantum Leap? It's a show
Right.
from the 90s, which was fabulous. Dude's soul, I guess, would hop into other people.
Yeah.
And he would have to like live out this event through other people. It was he was trying to get back to himself, and there was Q. Was that the guy's name? Q?
Yeah.
Little Q. He was kind of cute. He was real dapper in his little suit. Y'all should go watch some Quantum Leap. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It's a great show. All right. Well, that was fucking amazing. Thank you for doing that. My mind is blown, and I'm like, I need more of people like this in my life.
Yeah.
I want people like like Mad Jack Churchill in my life. Go fucking kill people with a bagpipe.
Yeah.
God damn, it's beautiful. It's just y'all just put that picture in your brain, and of course, like I'm throwing a kilt on him because that's just my brain's like he's got to be in a kilt if he's playing a bagpipe.
Well, later on when he was he became a trainer, like a
Mhm.
military. I don't know. I want to say drill sergeant, but the British didn't have drill sergeants.
Yeah.
They had trainers.
Yeah.
When he trained people, he would be in a kilt.
It's fucking amazing. God dang. I love those Celtic people so much. They say, folks, if you're brown, that like Scotland and Ireland have some of the nicest, kindest people towards like people of other races and stuff. Like they just don't fucking care. They just don't fucking care over there. So
Yeah.
Also, gingers are not black. Y'all stop that shit. Okay? Stop it. All right, guys. We love you guys, and we hope you guys have a good week, and we will see you guys next week.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.